Welcome to the first episode of The Red Tales, where we will be sharing supernatural encounters by Singaporeans. This happened to me a few years back when I was still together with my ex-girlfriend. There was a day at about 11 p.m, just past 11 p.m, like about 10-20 minutes. I was on the way to my ex-girlfriend's house. I was walking along Ang Mo Kio Avenue 3 to Serangoon North area. So at this point of time, there were a lot of taxis, and the last bus on the way to the Hougang area is already left long time ago. I just walked along trying to flag a taxi, but I just didn't seem to have the luck. All of the taxis I saw at that time was hired, and the only few taxis which I saw is green, is available. But when I look into the taxi, there are people inside, and it's quite strange to me. The hired taxis do not have any passengers, but those that are green, they had passengers inside. I felt that something was off, but I didn't care. So I just went ahead, and when I saw one of the green taxis is available and there's no passengers inside, I went onto the road to flag and stop the taxi so I could take the taxi to where I wanted to go. And then the taxi driver, he didn't saw me, where I was just standing right in front of him. He was speeding at about maybe 50-60, and then he just sped right past me. I jumped out of the way. Then I was I was wearing bright colors at that time, and the street lamps are not dim. It's quite bright over there. How could he not saw me? So I got confused, and I kept on walking until I reached near the Gain City area. I tried to flag every single green available taxi there is, whether if I see there's passenger inside or not, but none of them seemed to see me. I was curious. I tried to prove my point, so I stood right in the middle of the 4 lanes and see if any cars would stop for me. And then when the traffic light turned green for the cars to come my way, I saw none of the cars slow down because I was in the middle of the road. I quickly ran to the side because I knew none of them saw me. Then at this point of time, I got scared. I called my ex-girlfriend, and then I told her exactly what happened. And then at this point of time, we heard of this thing called 鬼遮眼. And then we also watch movies at that time. There is this Hong Kong movie 见鬼时 where they played hide and seek in the jungle, and then the ghost hide a whole person away from the rest of the people. So I'm thinking this may be the thing that is happening on me right now. I am being blocked by some spirits, so nobody could see me at the time. So as a Christian, my ex-girlfriend prayed for me, and I waited for about 5 minutes for her reply over the phone. And then she just told me, okay, I prayed for you already. You now try and see, go and flag whether everything has back to normal or not. Then I tried one more time. I went on to the first lane, and then I tried to flag down a taxi, which is which has the green available light. And then this taxi stopped for me. I opened the door. I went in. It was like a temple inside the taxis. There are talisman all over the taxi. It's literally it's and it smell of incense. So this taxi uncle must be someone who is very devoted, like a Buddhist or Taoism, So I just told him, wow, just now I flagged for more than half an hour. No taxis, yeah. Then he just tell me, you must be, you touch wood. You maybe 中邪 already. Then I'm like, how you know, yeah? Then just now, after that, he told me, because when I saw you, I didn't only saw you. I thought there was 2 people that is going to come up the taxi. But I'm the only one who came up, and then I closed the door after. So yeah, that's my encounter.